am appalled. I am genuinely surprised. This is insanity. This has to be the craziest CarMax offer on planet Earth. Man, sitting here looking at it, I don't know if I can get rid of it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you clicking on today's video. I have been gone for a couple of weeks. I apologize. I promised myself I would stay consistent. I definitely slacked off the last 2 weeks. We've been super busy here at Moxy, and I've also been trying to make a very big life decision. I wanted to make it up before I made a video on it, and obviously you're seeing the video now, so my mind is pretty much made up. The R8 is gonna be leaving the fleet here soon. I'm pretty sure the last video I posted was actually bringing this thing to the drag strip with a VF Supercharger. I had a fantastic time and have absolutely loved this car from the day that I got it. Ever since I saw the first Iron Man movie, this was my absolute dream car. I wanted to be just like Tony Stark. I even named my dog Stark. This was my first true dream car, and I cannot be more grateful that I got to experience it for over a year now. If you guys have stayed up to date with the page, you've seen we took this thing from a bone stock car and pretty heavily modified it. Obviously, it has the satin black wrap. This is just a sticker. Obviously, it's my company, Moxy Performance. We're actually going to use those products to clean this car here in a second. But that is just a sticker on top of the wrap, so I'm going to remove that before I sell it. This thing has every single carbon option from exterior, interior, the entire engine bay. Carbon fiber absolutely everywhere, even on the little V10 cover. So hopefully that helps our case. But under the wrap, it is just a gloss black car, as you can see. Paint was in good condition. I just, in my head, the vision was I wanted a matte black R8, and now we got that. So I'm not gonna take the wrap off or anything. I'm sure when I bring this thing into CarMax, it's gonna hurt my value because they don't know how good or bad the paint is. So we did the wrap, I did the wheels. We have the full carbon fiber barrel Brixton forged wheels. I definitely am not selling those with the car. I listed the car in a couple places for $158,000. I've got a strong feeling that CarMax is not going to be anywhere near that. We did the wrap, did the wheels. We have a Valvetronic True F1 exhaust that sounds insane. I posted a video on that. If you guys have not watched it, go look at it. It is the craziest sounding exhaust for these V10s. And lastly, the most expensive modification right there, you see our VF Supercharger. So this thing went from being bone stock to wrapped, wheels, exhaust, and a supercharger. And I think that's gonna be the stopping point for this thing. Now, I think I'm gonna make another video kind of explaining why I'm selling my dream car and what I plan to replace it with and what my content goals are. Reality is, this was a dream car of mine, still is a dream car of mine, but I got to experience that dream and I'm ready to experience something else. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to keep this car as well as pursue that next dream. So for now, I'm going to have to part ways with the dream car. I'm super blessed again that I got to experience it. But at the same time, you know, my job is content creation, so I don't really have much left to do to this without kind of going crazy and spending way too much money. So we're gonna part ways with this thing and move on to the next one. If you follow me on TikTok, you already know where I'm going with this. I will release a long form video kind of talking about all of that and what I'm planning to do next, what car. It's a little controversial, but for today's video, we're gonna bring this thing to CarMax. I had a lot of requests on TikTok to bring it to CarMax and see what they will offer me. Growing up, I used to watch so many videos of people bringing the craziest cars with the craziest builds to CarMax and seeing what they'll offer. And now I get to make my own one of those videos. I have a feeling this is not gonna go well at all because one, the car has a wrap on it. They won't be able to see the paint under it. Two, the car is heavily modified. It has a VF Supercharger as well as exhaust with no cats. Again, I have the car listed for $158,000. There's over $200,000 into the car total, but I got it listed for $158,000. Obviously, you're not gonna get your money out of the modification. I got a feeling, if I had to guess, I would think, obviously they're gonna make money on the car. They wanna make money on the car, so they need to get it at a decent price, and they're gonna offer me whatever the car would go for bone stock price. So I think market value on these, like 130-ish. My bet is best case scenario, they offer me like 112 to 117. Now don't get me wrong, $112,000 or $117,000 is a lot of money, but it is not enough to cover this car privately sold to the correct person. Again, this is a $150,000 car all day long, especially the fact that I've documented every single thing done to it. So if the right person has been watching the videos, they know everything about this car, service records, where everything got installed, who tuned the car, who wrapped the car, every single thing. So I've got a buddy that works at CarMax. Unfortunately, he doesn't do any of the appraisals, but he's gonna hook me up with the best person there. I'm gonna drive it. It's in Orlando, about a 45-minute drive. We're gonna pull up, I guess, give them the keys to the car and see what number they give. I need you guys to drop in the comments before we go what you think the offer is gonna be. Again, mine, 112 to 117 is my guess. Beforehand though, I live in Florida. It's sunny again and super hot, but it just downpoured for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead, clean the car, dry the car off so there's no water spots and it looks as good as possible, because maybe if it looks a little better, we'll get a little better price. Y'all already know the drill. I really only wash this with soap. I use the Moxy Cherry Burst, pH neutral, safe for literally everything. So we can use it on the wrap, we can use it on the carbon wheels. I don't have to worry at all. PPF, wax, everything is perfectly safe. I'm gonna throw a little bit of this in a foam cannon, foam this thing up, wipe it down, clean it up, dry it off, and we should be good to head over to CarMax and see what we can get for this thing. Gonna add like 1-2 ounces of soap, fill up the rest with water. That sounds like this one. The mixture of the supercharger whine and the Valvetronic F1 tone that it gets at high RPM, it's perfect. It's literally perfect. And I feel like it's only right to get something with a DCT though, because the shifts, so snappy. Audi really is any DCT. I mean, a GT500 shifting, going through the gears sounds so good. I mean, come on. Come on, come on. Sounds, feels, everything about it is insane. Insane. If you ever get the chance to ride in one, drive one, I promise you, it's gonna be worth it. Another thing I've kind of been wondering is, will they even know if the car doesn't have cats? This isn't like a normal, uh-oh, somebody wants to race. Oh, he's recording. Yeah. There's a Honda behind us recording. I mean, surely we gotta give him a little something, right? Stangry, if you're seeing this now, I was not showing off for a girl. I didn't know she was. I'm showing off for a car person. That's it. See how she handles? Oh, these cars handle mean, I'm coming in with a camera, so I feel like they're gonna, you know, my buddy works there, so maybe I'll get the pass. I'm not trying to like record anything I'm not allowed to, but I know I've been here before and people got mad at me saying I wasn't being serious. I am being 100% serious. If CarMax offers me 150 grand, I will heavily consider it. If they do 150 grand with the other wheels, I'll do that. But, you know, we'll see. Okay. We've made it to the infamous CarMax. I've gotten a couple cars appraised here. We got my 2024 Mustang appraised here literally a month after I got it, and it lost like $8,000. Does not look packed, so we should be a pretty quick process, I think, and I hope. Okay, let's walk in, see what we can do. Walking back out, they told me they were gonna get a guy, best price possible. He did say, like I mentioned, it's one of my buddies, and he said that having, you know, the wrap and all that, the supercharger is not gonna help my case, but he's gonna put in a word where he can, so. So he's taking it on a test drive. He, I guess, just has to assume that everything works. And then he said he's gonna come back, take pictures, go through details, and then they'll take it back, talk to management or whatever, and give me a price. During the time being, my man said that I could drive his X3M. Foster has one of these. I've never gotten to actually drive it, but apparently these things are pretty hype, so we'll give it a shot. Okay, interior, absolutely. Let's get a quick little start up here. Bone stock. Right, his exact commands were Sport Plus with the M2 on the steering wheel and go have fun. Okay, so this thing definitely has a valve system, it sounds like. I don't know if they come with that, but when I click the M2 button, I can definitely hear the exhaust tone change, at least I think. I'm gonna go test drive this. Maybe we'll run into the guy test driving the R8, we can race him. I will say, one day I'm, oh, okay, all right, it's a little jerky. Little jerky. What motor is in these? I think it's the same one as the G80s, right? Is it the S55? Is that a thing? Does that sound right? I may sound like an idiot right now. Okay. He told me to have fun, so we're gonna test this thing, like you said. Oh, okay. You can hear a little blow off, dude. Okay, so is it like? I mean, Foster's G80 sounded nuts before it got torn down. I think that this is, if this is the same thing, you can probably make this like an insane SUV. Pretty sure Foster's runs in like the 6 or 7s and the 60 to 130 as an extremely heavy SUV with just downpipe tune on E30, something like that. Oh my Lord, okay. He has to have something done to this. There's no way that these stock are doing that. Bro, it's sneezing. What does it do from a dig though? All right, we got traction control off, but I'm pretty sure it's all-wheel drive, so. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bro, this thing scoots. I know I'm American muscle, but dude, I may need an M car. I may need an M car. This is kind of nuts. I was not expecting this. I've ridden in Foster's before. I have never been behind them. Dude, it pulls. And these are heavy, heavy cars, and it just pulls. That is crazy. King, if you're watching this, I appreciate you letting me drive this, and now I have a tough decision to make. I'm pretty hard set that I want a BMW, but I was not contemplating an SUV. Now I am. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty sick opportunity. And now I want one. Also perfect timing. He just got back with the R8, so let's, I guess, see what he thinks. He gave me the keys back and said, this thing rides. So he also said it's very loud, so maybe he didn't check the box that said I don't have cats. We'll see, I don't know. They're working on the numbers now. He told me it wouldn't be very long. So we're about to see that big number, or small number, but hopefully big number. I need you guys to guess how much CarMax offered me. I am appalled. I am genuinely surprised. This is insanity. This has to be the craziest CarMax offer on planet Earth. Final guess, guys. 2017 Audi R8 E10 Plus. What did CarMax give us? $135,000. Dude, $135,000 is insane for CarMax. When I tell you, this car with no modifications, that's about what they go for, 135. And this is in private like Facebook groups that are made for R8s, Lamborghinis, stuff like that. They're selling these cars, you know, 2015 to 2017 R8s, 20, 30, sometimes 40,000 miles. They're going for like I said, 130 to 140. The fact that CarMax, out of everybody, who typically lowballs everyone, offered me 135 is insane. Now, they did take a second to actually get it back to me, and my buddy said it's because they knew, like, they looked at what was on the car and they specifically looked into it. Like, you can see VF Engineering VF 800 full wrap multi-piece carbon wheels. Like, it has, and it specifically has a line that says appraisal valid as it sits with all aftermarket parts left on the car. If I would have showed up and I had the different wheels on it, like the stock wheels that I was gonna bring if I felt like changing them over, if they offer me 135, don't get me wrong, way lower than I would have wanted, but I would have been a little more tempted, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't think I can take 135, but this like kind of restores my hope in CarMax, because again, they're known for just lowballing everything. I'm kind of glad that I was too lazy to swap the wheels out, because like I said, I would have thought about it. I definitely would have thought about it. I still technically have 7 days to think about it, but my mindset is I could present this offer to the dealership when I go to get this new car I've been looking at, and I can kind of say like, look, CarMax offered me 135 grand. I will gladly take, you know, 145 on a trade, because trade would help me, I guess, for tax reasons, stuff like that. I would save there. If I sell at private sale, I still, you know, 158 without the wheels is kind of where I was sitting at. But dude, the wheels, worst financial decision ever. I mean, the wheels are $20,000 wheels. Granted, I got a deal on them, but a deal is still, I think I paid $14,000 for them. So that part's kind of tough. It's crazy. Can in the comments, have you ever brought a car to CarMax and actually gotten an offer where you had to sit and think about it? I've never, I mean, I brought my Mustang there, my 2024 Mustang, right when I got it, maybe had 1,500 miles on it, and they offered me like 45 or 46 grand when I paid 3 weeks before 54, 55 grand for it. So I was not expecting, I mean, a year ago, I paid 137 for this car, and today, CarMax is offering me 135. That is wild. I guess next video is gonna be me talking about, you know, why I'm selling my dream car, what I'm gonna replace it with, kind of my thought process, because I definitely will have some explaining to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I did not expect it to go like this. I apologize for my 2-week absence. I appreciate you guys for the continued support. Maybe I'll double upload this week. You guys deserve it. I skipped 2 weeks. That's gonna wrap it up for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.